A lot of program managers and directors struggle with one thing when it comes to Agile methods and Scrum. That is, how do we satisfy the customer's need to know how long something will take and how much it will cost when we're working with complex problems that can only realistically be delivered with adaptive methods and emergent plans. I've heard Agile teams answer questions about time and cost with phrases like, it'll be ready when it's ready, it'll cost what it costs, and if you expect us to tell you anything different, you don't understand Agile. Well, maybe they don't, and maybe we don't understand the customer and their needs. One of the best ways to understand and empathize with the customer's needs is to be one. We just had our kitchen renovated. I was the customer, and it was a real-life domestic lesson in agility. You see, as a coach, trainer, and leader who serves in Agile methods and Scrum, someone who knows all about the flaws of big, fixed, upfront plans and the realities of solving complex problems, I know that kitchen renovation projects rarely go to their upfront plan. The renovator can assess the work, of course. They can create a plan. They can draw up the bill of materials and cost it. But there are going to be some unknowns in the project that can get you. You can't really know the true state of the electrics, for instance, until you've actually ripped out the old kitchen and exposed the wiring. You can't really know what 30-year-old bad DIY plumbing you might find behind some of the enclosed units. You can't know for sure what you'll find under those 30-year-old floor tiles until you lift them. And then there are the people factors. As much as the renovator can plan when the tilers will show up and when the plumbers will show up and the electricians will show up, who knows how they might have to change their plans because of an emergency call out. And if there is a delay for something unforeseen, who knows how it throws out other people's plans. For these reasons, deep down, I knew the renovation would be subject to unknowns. And I knew that once things deviated from the upfront plan and its assumptions, things would shift to day-to-day emergent planning. It's exactly what happened. And in fact, it wasn't long before there was an established pattern of having a brief stand-up meeting in the kitchen every morning to think through the plan for the day and how we might have to adapt the next few days. The thing is though, even though I knew all this was going to happen, I was not going to press go on a kitchen renovation project that was signing a blank check with an indeterminate amount of time. I mean, would you? So how do we deal with that need without denying the realities? Well, we can be transparent with each other about what the knowns and the unknowns are. We can plan, we can forecast, and be transparent about the risks. My renovator did plan, he did forecast, and he was transparent about the risks. That's why we picked him. Now, as the customer, I could have volunteered to take the risk of things not going to plan. Or I could have agreed to pay a premium to the renovator for him to take the risk on our behalf. Or we could have agreed some way to share the risk. But the fact of the matter is, I needed that forecast. I needed to know how much it was likely to cost, how long it was likely to take, and I needed to know how we were going to agree to deal with the risk that things might not go to plan. But remember, Agile methods and Scrum are not anti-planning and they're not anti-forecasting. They're actually very pro-planning. It's just that they recognize that plans for complex problems have a limited useful life that rarely survives the first significant unforeseen event. That's why we plan and commit in relatively short horizons, recognizing the need to work adaptively and transparently and being ready to make quick decisions. So the next time we catch ourselves judging our customers for not understanding Agile, let's first suspend our judgment and ask ourselves if we have empathized with their needs.